internet, it's Euan from GameEngineStart.com with another old-ass PC games, and this one I'm super excited about. This game is kind of the reason I want to do this series in the first place. Such nostalgic feelings about this game. Like, everyone has their game where they'll go back to it like once a year and play through it for old time's sake. Like, I've heard a lot of people say that with like Zelda or the original Metal Gear or all that kind of stuff. For me, this is that game. I'll go back to it, maybe not once a year, but often enough, and just try and play through it. Never finished it. Difficulty spike goes super high very quickly. Yes, this is Incubation. So I've been through like 5 or 6 different flats, moved house 5, 6, 7 times, and every single time I've kept my original copy of this game on CD. I don't know if you can see that's a dual CD case, because the original one had your little manual and the CD itself, and then in the back you had a second manual, which was the Weapons and Opponents Handbook, and also a complete soundtrack. You think that's a new thing? This is 1997. This thing in the soundtrack. So let's jump into it. So this is Incubation. This is the 4th in the Battle Isle series. I haven't played any other ones. This is the only time I'd first heard of Battle Isle. I know the other ones existed, but I've never really seen them. Developed by Blue Byte, who are now Ubisoft Blue Byte, I think. Let's just turn the music on so you can definitely hear that. Ubisoft Blue Byte. Blue Byte were originally responsible for the Settlers games, which I think we'll probably cover in this video series at one point. And they're responsible for a bunch of other newer stuff, none of which was I mean, you would know. Like, I have a list here. Extreme Assault, which was like a helicopter game. That branch is responsible for the Anno series, so Anno 2070, Anno 1404, that kind of stuff. And apparently we're involved in Your Shape Fitness Evolved. Who knows? But yes, so I know them for this game. 1997 this came on. So let's get into this. I'm just gonna start your campaign. So this is, I'm gonna let this play because 1997 graphics. So it's a strategy game. It's a turn-based strategy game. Squad-based and tactical combat, kind of. Well, at this time it probably was pretty inspired by XCOM. Action points and that kind of stuff, upgradable equipment and all that kind of stuff. But I've never understood why I was so attracted to this game. But it controlled really well for the time. Like, it simplified. It did what the new XCOM did for the old XCOM, where it boiled down a lot of the complexity of strategy games of the time and turned it into this kind of very fast-moving, easy to get to grips with game. Look at these goddamn 3D models. This is 1997 at its best.
You think they got some ready women down there? Killing,
man. Sorry, I'm gonna drop into moments of just complete nostalgia in here. I just want to see the commander. Commander appears at some point. Yep, there she is.
Good morning, Corporal Pratt. Isn't it a bit early in the day to be discussing career opportunities?
Good morning, Captain Rutherford.
Oh, their elbows don't even attach to the rest of their bodies. It's great.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Corporal Kelly's going crazy up here. He keeps telling me he needs some horizontal exercise.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna move on. Let's skip. So this is us down on the planet. This is Skara planet. So yeah, full look 3D, awesome. So you've got a couple of things. So the green ones are kind of like cutscene briefing style stuff. We don't need to actually hear what's going on here. We'll get back to the upgrade stuff in a bit, but let's just do the first mission just so you can get an idea. So Skagar are the aliens that you're fighting. There's lots of varieties of them, but we're going to see the first ones here. So let's just jump into this. So Corporal Brat is your kind of main story character who basically has to stay alive in most missions. It's a fail condition if he dies most of the time. So you start off placing your guys. So I only have 3 guys, and I've only got 3 spaces. I can place them here. So I'll put these guys here, and then go. So this is incubation. So I can right mouse button to pan about. Hold down the left mouse button. I've got this kind of really, at the time, this was really cool. This camera that you could really see what was going on. There's a way I could spin the camera as well, but could not remember how to. Okay, so yeah. So you can do. No, it's gone. But yeah, so you can spin the camera, kind of 90-degree angles, and let's get into this. So each character has action points, so 3 action points, and if I move over the thing, you can see like these are the number of action points I will have at the end of my move. So what I want to do is I can take out this guy. So I've got 3 action points, and what I want to do is this thing, which is defense mode, which is Overwatch basically in XCOM and new XCOM as well. So if anyone moves within your line of sight, you'll take a shot at them. So I want to do that. So I'll try and take this guy at 1 shot. So I've got 2 left to jump into defense mode. So 1 damage, not enough. So Overwatch. For you, I will. So you can see the green ones in the back. It just means there are guys that are there, but you don't know what type of guy they are and exactly where they are. They're roughly over there. So what I'm going to do is he's covering that direction, so I'm going to send him here. So if you click here and hold down, you'll get your compass, which is the other thing I loved about this game, where you make a move and then you choose which direction you face at the end, because it's very easy for guys to sneak up on you at the back. So I'm going to point this way, so 1 step, and then it leaves me 2 for defense mode, and you're just going to turn around and face that way, and defense. So hopefully he's gone. And every weapon could overheat as well, which was an interesting thing. So again, if you come back, this little graph here is your heat bar. So if you fired it while it was too hot, there's a chance it would jam, in which case it took a number of turns to become unjammed again. So this mission, I just need to take all these guys out. So there's a couple of guys over there, a couple of guys over there, a couple of guys over there. So I'm just going to start moving people out. So if I take him, you can go that way. Overwatch, you go that way. Overwatch, and you can go that way. Overwatch. Oops. Missed. So the other thing is, if you're in Overwatch mode and your weapon runs hot, the guy's not going to fire his gun again. So see if I can. Let's get right here. Let's move down here. 2 shots. So you can see, I can see this guy clearly because he's got the crosshairs on him. And then the green and red is how good a shot it's going to be. So 2 bars of green, 2 bars of red. It's kind of middling shot. I will take the Overwatch option on there, and I will Overwatch him as well. He can take a shot. So weapon's hot, so he's not going to be able to Overwatch. So I'll give it a shot. 1 damage. No. Only. There we go. Okay. So the other thing about this is your guy's super fragile. So that guy did what, 2 damage there, and I have 6 health. So he's already on like a quarter of the health he should be. So let's just. He's down. His weapon's hot. So I need to go take out these guys. So I'm gonna take this guy over here. He's gonna go this way. Shot. And again. So 2 shots. So the better guns you get later on, the less hot, the less quickly they get hot. So you can go there. Oh, this is bad placement because I don't think he's gonna be able to shoot anything. These are the last guys. Yeah, looks like it. So I'm gonna. Oh, so there's the other thing. So every now and then in the gaming and the levels, you'll see these things. So these ones are just ammo crates. So you can see I only have 5 out of 7 ammo at this point. So you have to go over there and spend an action point to open the case, and then you'll refill that character's ammo. Not everyone's ammo, just that character's. There's a lot of very A lot of management goes on of your own guys. Kind of micromanagement. So your squad never gets more than like 6 is the maximum. He's been a good shot so far, so I'll take him. He can just run over there, try and give some backup. Take the shot. Yeah. So this is the first mission, right? And it's super easy to mess this up really, really badly. So I'll try and draw them out. And you can, if you go there and overwatch, then that's 2 people that have shots on them. Why would you even take that shot?
Really? Sure?
Nope. Completely out of ammo. So, gonna get him out of the goddamn way.
No problem.
Gonna get you. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. So now I've got 3 guys left. 2 of them have no ammo. So he's going to retreat.
No problem. Okay.
He's going to attempt to retreat. He's going to overwatch and hopefully take out the rest of these guys. Shots. Increased skill level. So yeah, you get experience as you see, and you can level your guys up in different stats. So he's got 3 ammo left, so hopefully this should be the last turn. Just you rest. Not enough.
Yes. How about a short break?
Come on. There we go. And that should be the end. Mission complete. First mission, right? That could go seriously wrong if you have not played this 20 bajillion times like I have. Okay, so that's the first mission. So let's jump back to the supply shuttle. So what this will let you do is a couple of things. So you can see that West and Maxon both have skills. So if we go in here, I have 1 skill point left, and you use that skill point to buy more stuff. So they currently have the light combat gun. So I want these guys to have the advanced combat gun, which is the big fuck off knife on the front of it. So definitely want them to have the advanced combat gun. And I want Maxon to also have the advanced combat gun. And Brat currently doesn't have any, but can buy it? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, this one doesn't cost any skill points, I don't think. Okay, I'm confused now. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. So let's put Brat with the advanced combat gun as well. So all 3 of them have the advanced combat gun. So more ammo, more heat resistance, and it's got a melee attack thing now as well. So let's just go on to the next one. Love this guy's voiceover. It's all gravelly and Batman-esque. So this one, we've got one Marine must reach the exit area as marked by the red box. And again, if Corporal Brat's killed, it's all over. So this is an interesting point as well. Dead units stay dead. If you lose a unit, you will not go. If you lose a non-essential unit, that unit will not make it to the next game, the next level even. So you can very quickly, if you fuck up in the earlier missions, you are screwed later on. So this is probably a good example of the kind of the pace you need to take this game. So let's place these guys out, spin around and see what they do. Oh, no, there we go. So you go here and overwatch. You go here and face that way. And you go here and face that way. And then end your turn. And then you spend an action point to open the door. See that guy, and then immediately overwatch, overwatch, overwatch. So one thing that used to really, really annoy me about Overwatch was that they have these big fuck off knives in the front of their guns, but if they're in Overwatch and a guy's in their face, they will not use it, and they will still use ammo, which is really, really annoying. But I suppose the the added cost of doing that. So let's set that up again. You go over there. Brett's important, so I won't send you in first. You go over there. You go over there. Get all my action points back. Middle guy. Open door. And Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. 3 experience. 3 experience. Boom, skill points. Right, so that bit's clear now as well. So this is what I was saying earlier about these crates. So this is a different type of crate. Let's just get all my action points back. If I go try and get in here, everyone line up. And then get you go over here and grab this. So this type of crate, if I spend action point, find equipment. So that's 50 equipment points. So every individual person has to spend skill points to buy weapons, except for what happened earlier, which I don't particularly understand. And every time a unit buys a weapon, it will cost equipment points. So you have to keep getting these crates to get more equipment points, so you can still spend, so that your units can buy more weapons, as well as spending their own skill points. So let's just line these guys up at the door. And at this point, and early on anyway, you can totally just kind of take your time and make sure everyone's totally ready. So what's going to happen here is you can see there's this thing here, and this is where I need to get to. I need to get at least one guy in there and end the turn and survive. So I'll show you what happens. First time through this mission, this is when it all goes completely wrong. So if everyone's on full action points, I think. Yeah. So open this door and just sprint, right? That's your first plan. So not only is there a dude there, these things fucking open up. One of which is in the goddamn room. And then Overwatch, you face that way, and Overwatch, and you face that way, and Overwatch. Okay, we now have a clear and run. But every turn, 2 guys spawn out of each one of these things. So skill points. And you just run. And you cover them. That was a poor idea. Oh, so if they get low enough in health, they will panic, which means they get basically 1 action point to spend. So what am I going to do? Yeah, you get out the road. You hit Overwatch. You watch that way. Oh no! Fucking dead! Fucking dead. This is not going well at all. And then you guys spawned! So let's take this really, really slowly. 12-year-old me is just cursing this behaviour. So our guy's not going to spawn during our turn, so you go that way. Spawn there. And you get on there. And you watch. Mission complete. I shouldn't have wasted that guy! I completely wasted that guy. Oh well. So let's do one more. So the further in the map you get, again you get more kind of story cutscenes, which will give you more of the story. You will also get different supply points. So these different supply points will have more advanced stuff. So here I can buy a sniper rifle for 3 points, flamethrower for 2 points, none of which I can get. And you can also get equipment, so stuff like stimulants, which will give you extra action points, like a one-shot action point boost. Ammo pack will let you carry more ammo. Armor servo system gives you more action points permanently, I think. And medikit means your character can then heal other people. Again, like I said, there's a lot of similarities with XCOM, which obviously took a bunch of influence from this. So yeah, I can't do anything. So that costs 3. So if I go back to this original one, can I get the Yeah, that costs 2 skill points to get the assault rifle. Oops. Yeah, can't do that. Yeah, can't do that. This next one's not going to go very well.
Met up with Lee and Bakey.
Okay, so this will be the last mission I'll do. This is interesting.
Met up with Lee and Bakey.
So this, I get two new guys here to replace the old guys that I stupidly lost in the last mission. So if I start here, I only have 2 guys. Oh, I can do this cool thing. Okay. So we get more spawn points for people. So here's the guys I placed, and I've also got these 2 guys over here, who basically, if I remember what was the objective for this one? So these 2 guys basically have to survive 12 turns, and if either one of them die, game's over. So what I'm going to do is, what I always used to do at the start of this mission, is grab this guy, go over here, and kick that, which will block this off when this thing eventually opens. So yeah, high level play, proper esports play here. So this is really just like a set up camp and survive mission. So there's a couple of these. There's a guy there. So what do I want to do? Probably want to get you over there. Shut that door, because the aliens can't open doors because they're aliens. You cover that, and you need to start. You don't have any action points left, so you need to just cover that direction for now. And then you get these fuckers, who are the high jumpers. I can't remember what they're actually called. They all have stupid alien names. So you're going to cover that direction, and you're going to cover that direction. And you are going to... Oh yeah, that did open. Okay. You're going to go that way and hit Overwatch for next turn. You're going to kill him and start moving. Because I want to get down and shut that door. Damage? Not enough damage. Missed. Overwatch. And you will shoot him. Slice. Skill points. Skill points. You need to get down there and shut that door. Oh, so he's only got a light combat gun as opposed to the other guy. So he's gonna overheat after like 1 shot, which is why you got your other guy there. Oh. Yeah, I'm having real vivid flashbacks here to a long time ago. So let's see, can I shut that door from here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Which will give me at least time to get this stuff started and reposition myself. So you go. You cover him. Shot. See, this guy's good. I've always liked him. The other guy was kind of useless, but he was pretty good. So again, you've got this kind of risk-reward thing where there's another crate in the middle of there with more equipment points in it, which will be really useful later on, but right now it's worth the risk, probably not. So let's get all of these. 20. I've got that ammo there for when somebody inevitably runs out. So you just wait there. Actually, you know what? You go there and get ready to start covering that door. So one of the other options you have is rest, which will use all your action points for 1 turn. You can only do it at the start of your turn, and then it'll give you 1 extra action point next turn, which can be useful for like planning big sprints and that kind of stuff, which we are not planning on doing. So let's just do this. Let's just play this safe. So you're running out of ammo, so this will be interesting. Oh, such a shit gun. Okay, cover. Oh, there's another crate there. You guys will be fine. You go and
Alright, sir.
get that. So what I'm going to do is pop open.
Yes.
You cover that way. You're going to pop open. Cover that way. Try and split the cover. The thing is, like I say, I got this 97, so I was like, wow, okay. So 97, I was like, God, like 13. I can't do math that quickly. And my tactics haven't changed in all of these years. Like, I'm still playing this the same way I did back then. Like, it's the same approach, which sometimes doesn't work, but I'm still goddamn doing it because I'm too stubborn otherwise.
Me, sir.
You can...
I don't know,
You take
sir.
that and
Ready.
give some cover. You give some cover as well. See, I'm getting into this now. Now that I've started, this is me for a while. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. One hit by turn 7 is okay. My real worry is running out of ammo.
If you want, sir.
So we're in 8 of 12. He's not got a lot of ammo left. He's not got a lot of ammo left. 4. Okay, these guys are going to have to do most of the job. So I mean, one legitimate tactic would probably be to run these guys over here. But yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. Because that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's like 2 turns worth of move that hurts a bit, sir. Thanks. Which is a risky maneuver. So I'm just gonna keep this here and start kind of breaking out my cover. That was probably a poor choice, but we'll see. I can drag them away from those guys. I can use some of my ammo rather than theirs. So as with anyone who is a programmer by trade and someone who plays video games, I tried to make my own version of this game many times, which probably still actually exists on this hard drive somewhere. And yeah, game development's hard. Like, I got the camera working, which was the big thing for me, was getting the camera to behave exactly the way this camera did. It's a big deal for me. I got that working, and I got like basic AI working, or like this whole grid system. That pretty much worked. But yeah, everything else was just like I had this big thing. I was like, oh, I was gonna make it be like 3D and have ramps that went over each other, and see, trying to map that stuff to this kind of plane with my limited knowledge of how all this stuff worked. Not a good idea. Come on. You can survive for another turn, right? He's out of ammo. He's out of ammo. Get a skill point. But it's also out of ammo. Come on. Last turn. There's nothing left. Can I make... I can't even make that run. Just go for it. Survive for a turn. But you know what? I'll show that. They won't know I'm here. It'll be fine. Mission complete. And kept all 4 guys. So that's basically what this game is. It's more of that with more story. Can I get anything cool yet? Just to show off. So yeah, like I now get those 2 guys as part of my squad. So Brat can now get the assault rifle, which still holds like a pistol, just has more ammo and sounds cooler. I'll get him that, and so you also get commendations, which I never worked out how you managed to get them. I think it was just like good performance in a level. How they measure that, I'm not sure, but maybe it's number of kills. I don't know. But anyway, like you can basically commend a unit, which will give him an extra skill point. So if he's got that weapon, that I wanted him to have, but Maxon totally can as well. Okay. And so the other thing you'll notice that I spent 2 skill points to get to there, but I can go backwards for free, because you spend your skill points to. It's almost like a kind of level system where if you get the standard assault rifle, you can get all the guns backwards for free, and because you spent the skill points to learn it, right? But that'll still cost you. It's free in skills, but it'll still cost you 20 equipment points to go back to that skill, to go back to that weapon. That's fine. And then Bakey, you can get the advanced combat gun, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is the game. I'm going to save this because I'm totally good. Ooh, yeah, that is showing on the recording. It's weird. So yeah, just to show you, show you the kind of overall, the end game of this thing. There has been, so network. Oh, this is going to crash. Yeah, no, okay. Allow. So Windows just complain and say, hey, this thing's going online. TC. I wonder if the servers must be dead, right? Is this game just gonna lock up? No? Allow access? Huh, okay, so you can totally. There's some server somewhere that's freaking out going, there's something on it! The server somewhere just booted up. God, somebody's playing Incubation. Okay, I'm gonna quit out this. So instant action is a skirmish. So you can just do a single player skirmish against. I think you're just doing it against the AI. Is this the AI? Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. And spaceport. Just gonna buy a bunch of units and see. Oh yeah, it's just there's totally just aliens everywhere, and you have to survive. Awesome. But the point I was going to make is that if I go into here, I say spaceport, and then it turns into like old Warhammer, like the tabletop game, but you've got 1,500 points to spend and up to 9 units. So do you buy a bunch of units and give them like the really cool weapons, like the high energy laser, which was always a favourite, and get them like the big heavy armour, which cost like a bunch of equipment points and stuff, or do you buy lots more soldiers and don't equip them as well? The double fire, heavy machine gun, multi-target destroyer was just a great, like, shoulder mounted rocket launcher. It's awesome. And then if we go back to get one more guy, let's just give him, where is it, the minigun, which was always good. So I've still got like 1,000 points left, but let's just go in. See what this does.
Yes, sir.
So this thing can't. Oh, so yeah. So the multi-target structure, 2 fire modes. So it can fire just straight up rockets, which is so overkill. Or it can lay mines for people. High energy laser.
Really? Sir?
And he can only hit this guy. I just love the sound effects and everything. It was great. Didn't get a chance to show the other types of Skiger, other types of aliens, but there's loads of them, and it's like some of them you can only shoot from the back and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, and just as a final, hey, this is 1997. Activate at least 2 players for PBM. That's play by mail. So that's, you make your turn, you send your save file to another person over email, and then they play their turn, email it back, and so on and so forth. It's like internet chess. Yeah, so that's Incubation. This game is fucking awesome. I will probably be playing this for the rest of the week now that I've started, because I can't help myself. It is available on GOG, I think. I should have checked that, but there was a forum thread that I saw on there, so I assume it's playable on there. It works fine in Windows 7. Go play it. It's awesome. If you like XCOM, that kind of stuff, this is where this all came from. So thank you for watching. For the rest of our stuff, GameEngineStart.com is the name of the website, where this video will be. Our podcasts, our reviews, articles, all that kind of stuff will be up there. Yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll be back with more nonsense later. Bye bye.